Hello, everyone. This is Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, the Disrupt Meister. Welcome to the One Bitcoin Show. Today is December the 14th, 2017. Strong hand, long-term thinking, golden hold. Hey, you like the Honey Badger shirt? You can get that. Check out the link section below. Cryptography, you get a 10% discount with the Meister code. Pretty cool shirt. I'm enjoying it. All right, let's straighten this out so you can see me. Friday, that's tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern time, This Week in Bitcoin. Tune in here. 7 p.m. on Friday. Simon Dixon is one of our guests. So that is always exciting. He'll have a lot to say. This is where the big boys play. You know it. On this channel and in Bitcoin. Come and get it. Okay, so we've got a tweet from Aaron Von Weirdum. And please check out I worked hard on getting all the links down there today, man. All the links correspond to everything that I talked to, including this Aaron Von Weirdum tweet. And I will read it. Rather, a key argument for Segwit as a soft fork, including user-activated soft fork, was that it's opt-in and backwards compatible. Not everyone has to use it, but those who do want to use it shouldn't be blocked from doing so. And indeed, we've seen record Bitcoin prices since it activated. So yeah, it's a choice. You don't have to do Segwit. But right now, there are some people are stuck in situations where they can't choose Segwit. That option isn't out there. But hey, eventually, people are complaining that, oh, there's not enough Segwit addresses, not enough people are using it. Well, Coinbase, all the newbies are coming in through Coinbase. They don't have Segwit there yet. So everybody that's transacting through Coinbase, a lot of people aren't dealing with Segwit. So I do like that tweet. It reminds us we've come a long way, that it was a soft fork, that this wasn't forced upon anyone. This is a choice, and that is part of Bitcoin, the freedom that we have in the Bitcoin world. But hey, it's going. If you want faster transactions, you want cheaper transactions, use it. Hey, I don't really care if they're fast or cheap because I'm a holder. I'm not sending my Bitcoin around very much. But I mean, I care for the entire ecosystem. I do understand. I don't want people getting ripped off, feeling like they were ripped off, paying $10 for fees. But again, there are times of days that it's cheaper than others. So there's your little Segwit thought of the day. Hey, so there's a lot of crypto dividend news today, lots of it. Some of this is going to be pretty random. Super BTC is obviously, it's live already, and it is trading on Yobit. And I linked to Yobit, so you can check it out there for yourself if you're interested in it. Oh, I wanted to thank New York Dude. He made some cartoons and tweeted them out. I linked to them below. You can retweet them. He's a fan. I like art. I like cartoons. He's got some funny cartoons, and he throws me into them, so that's always nice. Here's some entertainment-only tweets. This is by HashPay, and this HashPay individual lists a bunch of crypto dividends. Now, some of them are fake, like silver and uranium, like Bitcoin silver and uranium. And then some of them, I don't even know. Again, it's for entertainment purposes only. One of them is called Bitcoin Pizza. I thought that was funny. I bet that's a fake. But you can check out these tweets yourself. You can decide on your own. As I said yesterday, I believe it was yesterday, do not rush into these things. Wait until your Trezor can split them for you, and then they're real. For now, entertainment purposes only. I kind of laugh when I heard Bitcoin Pizza or B Pizza, whatever you want to call it, as a Bitcoin crypto dividend. One that was very interesting, though, that I had not heard of was BCX. So I linked to the BCX Twitter and the bcx.org website. Yeah, they actually own bcx.org. They said something about it's already been, the fork has happened, like yesterday or something, and the Bither wallet, you can deal with it there. Hey, I wouldn't rush into this thing either, but it did seem a little bit more legitimate than pizza. So check that out. Yesterday, I talked about the United Bitcoin, how Jeff Garzik has something to do with it. I did not look into it enough. And it is basically an airdrop. And it's like, it's basic. And I linked to it below where it gets complicated, that you have to move your Bitcoin in order to qualify for the United Bitcoin airdrop. And it just seems like a Bitcore airdrop, but on steroids. And it might not have the best intentions in the world. Whatever, you can, it's hardly anyone's even going to participate in it because it's complex. But you can check it out for yourself. Ansel Lindner had a comment about it on Twitter. I'll get to that in a second. So I want to comment on Peter Schiff. He has really gone all in terms of anti-Bitcoin. I listened to his entire video. To tell you the truth, I was on the toilet when I was listening to his video. You can do that sometimes. It's a good way to spend your toilet time, is listen to Peter Schiff, and or listening to anything. I don't want to compare him to a toilet, but you get the truth here. Pound that freaking like button. You only got so much time during the day, so maximize it, man. Make the most of your life, baby. So yeah. He has gone all in, and I was thinking to myself, this could really break him. If he's wrong, and he is wrong because he says Bitcoin is going to totally fail, then he is going to totally fail. I mean, he's put everything into this. But then I thought about it, and you know what? It is worth his while because he's a stubborn guy. He isn't going to sell Bitcoin. He isn't going to get into Bitcoin. He is a gold seller. He is a guy, he's a third-party guy for stocks. He has an old-fashioned business model. So if Bitcoin succeeds, it's over for him anyway. His business model, he's not changing his business. So his way of doing business with gold, this is gold 2.0, okay? His way of doing business is going to become totally outdated by Bitcoin. So why not go all in and go against Bitcoin? I mean, there's his logic right there. He's hoping and praying that Bitcoin totally fails, because if it totally fails, he'll get to continue to do things the way he wants to do things with his business. If Bitcoin succeeds, then he's going to have to retire, I guess. He's a wealthy man. I hope he's got a lot saved. But he knows that like a lot of his customers are outsider type of people. I mean, they got into gold because they don't trust the monetary system. And so he knows there's a lot of overlap, that some of his current customers will easily transition into Bitcoin and are probably already asking him about it. They are asking him about it. He's admitted that. So, I mean, he's got the golden holders there. He's got gold and hold type customers, and they're ready to totally transition into Bitcoin. So he's hoping and praying and speaking about that Bitcoin's failure, but it isn't going to fail. Unfortunately, Peter Schiff, if he sticks with his current business model, he's going to fail. And hey, man, you learn from failures, and he'll learn that, you know what, it's time to retire, probably is what he'll learn, which is, I guess, all right. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. He is a wealthy man, I assume, already. And, Peter Schiff is a great salesman, but he's not going to be able to sell what he's been selling once Bitcoin becomes dominant. He's just not going to be able to say, he can be the best salesman in the world. He's not going to be able to sell his gold and his whatever, his stock portfolios or whatever the heck he does. He's a third-party middleman. This is what Bitcoin eliminates in our world. So, again, follow me at TechBalt on Twitter, TechBalt. It's been wacky and wild in Twitter lately. Pound that like button, of course. Subscribe to this channel and check out the link section below. Because I added a lot of links today. Man, I spend a lot of time sometimes but like, 10 minutes or who knows, fixing up the links. And I hope you do check out. I mean, I try to provide a very informative product here. I believe this is the best Bitcoin channel out there in terms of information, in terms of original information. I go all over looking for original information, and I want people to increase their knowledge and become more intelligent people when it comes to cryptocurrency. And I should be proud of what I do here. As Stefan Molyneux, you should be proud. When you think you've got the best, when you're working to make it the best, you should say it's the best and be proud that you're the best. And baby, that's the best here, baby, in terms of information. So I'm happy you're here checking out the links, pounding the like button, etc., etc. Okay, so speaking about the best, World Crypto Network, Andy Hoffman. I was on his show yesterday. I linked to it. Obviously, I'm affiliated with the World Crypto Network too. I linked to the podcast. They put all this in the podcast form. You might be listening to this right now, or maybe, so check out, I linked to Andy Hoffman's show, and we'll talk about CryptoGoldCentral.com in a second. There is a link out there, Zero Hedge. The FBI said sold 144,000 Bitcoins it confiscated from Silk Road for $48 million. I guess that was back in 2013. They would be worth $2.4 billion right now. Yes, the criminals in our government are not long-term thinkers here. Sold it for $48 million. That Bitcoin is worth $2.4 billion now. And you wonder why I don't wonder why the government is bankrupt. But they're able to, they're able to carry it on. Money printing and the 80% accepting inflation. They'll be able to carry it on for a while. But it just shows you that these guys are not long-term thinkers. And they are a lot of criminal elements in our government. Sociopathic type people that just want to be bosses over other. Power hungry. It's terrible. But that's just an example of what blind power hunger gets you. Just ignorance in terms of being unable to be a long-term thinker. Just hold on. You should have held on to the Bitcoin. Could have lowered our taxes. All right. So, and also on a note, on the opposite end of the spectrum, longtime viewers of this channel know that back in the summer of 2016, I was covering the Bitcoin auction in Australia, and there was a guy or an entity that won 2,000 Bitcoin. He bid for it. I don't know how much he paid, but he had 2,000 Bitcoin. You saw it transfer. It was worth $1.3 million back in June of 2016. He has not moved that Bitcoin yet. That guy is a strong freaking hand. So it was worth $1.3 million back then. Now it is worth $33 million. I linked to that below. You can check it out yourself. I'm not making that up. It just keeps getting better and better for that guy who got 2,000 Bitcoin and he hasn't moved it. And I commend that person. That's the ultimate holder. You should all pattern yourself after that dude. That dude's become a lot richer and has no intention, doesn't look like he has any intention of cashing it in anytime soon. And he's done it was a wise move not to, because he's like $31 million richer now. That's awesome. That's just the power of Bitcoin, baby. Okay, so I want to talk about the Bdiamond people. So there is a Bdiamond guy at a BCD_volunteer. He reaches out to me. I linked to his Twitter below. You can reach out to him. He answers questions real nicely. Now, they're based over in China. This guy speaks English pretty well, at least over Twitter. So the guy reached out to me from Bdiamond. They're pretty serious here. There have been a lot of rumors about what's going on over there, but they are clearly working on getting it listed on exchanges that we are familiar with. So still, even though they forked, it's still only Bdiamond Futures that are out there. And yeah, I'll just leave it. They are working to get on exchanges that we know. So hopefully they'll make some progress about that real soon. But they know their futures are on on a bunch of exchanges right now, and I link to that below. I link to a lot of Bdiamond stuff below. So I give the guy credit for reaching out, and that's a very good sign. And you can talk to him too at that Twitter that I linked to. He specifically, the one really interesting thing he said was that they have been talking to Satoshi Labs. They've been talking to the Trezor people. Now, that doesn't mean the Trezor people are on the verge of, creating a splitting tool, but at least, I mean, they're doing what they need to do to make this as legitimate as it possibly can be. This thing could end up on Trezor. I mean, let's say in January, which is not, what is that? A half a month away now. They're working on this, obviously. They're working. I don't know if Trezor is working on it, but at least they are. And these guys are proactive. So if they tweet some good stuff out, I'm going to retweet it. If they tweet some stuff out like, hey, Trezor, get your act together, get Bdiamond on there. Now, I don't think Bdiamond is totally open source yet. They've got to put everything on the GitHub. That's probably delaying stuff too. And I didn't ask about that. But they do have English speaking videos that are out there. I linked to that below. What else here? They're about to be listed on the Korean exchange CoinNest. There's a tweet about that. And I point that out is because, some of these Korean exchanges just copy each other. And the people, one thing I learned when I was in Korea, two of the major ones have B gold on them. So the third one was forced to do it because the people were demanding that crypto dividend. So if one of the minor ones in Korea is already listing the futures for this crypto dividend, it's a good sign. It's a good sign that things can get rolling in Korea. And when things get rolling in Korea, coins get pumped. So I'm not going to do any price quotes right now. The price is always changing. Again, it's only the futures market right now. So good job, Bdiamond dude. You reached out to me, and people that are interested, you can reach out to them. Let's take a wait and see approach, but I am more positive today about Bdiamond than I was yesterday, to say the very least. So let's get it on. Let's get it on that Trezor, baby. All right. So what is this? Steem dollars. Oh my. Thank you, 80%ers, whoever you are. Steem dollars are now $10.50. They're only supposed to be $1. But they are trading for $10. And I know it's partially because of Korea, but now, I mean, this thing is being maintained now. This is being maintained. It's totally illogical, totally insane. Who knows how long it's going to last? If you have a Steem dollar, sell it for Bitcoin right now. Right now. I mean, that is what I have been doing. I have been turning it into Bitcoin as quickly as I can. And you can do it at Bittrex. Do not try to do it at Poloniex because they are having issues. They have issues with Steem dollars and Steem all of the time. I actually have some Steem dollars that are stuck in limbo there, and some Steem that's stuck in limbo at Poloniex, which has paid off nicely for the Steem at least, and for the Steem dollars, but they're still not live yet. So I mean, it could be another few weeks or another day. It's unpredictable. I want to cash that stuff out, not cash that out. We call it that's the world of Bitcoin we live in. When we say cash out, we mean to Bitcoin it out. Pound that like button if you like this world, baby. Value your wealth in Bitcoin, baby. That's what I do. But yeah, I'm you guys keep giving me free Bitcoin. What can I say? And of course, check out Bitcoin Meister at steemit.com. Follow me over there. This show right now is live over there. So I was on Ken Bozak's show yesterday. He'll post that pretty soon. But one thing, he was on a cruise recently, and he said on the cruise, he's stuck on a boat with all these people. I don't like cruises, okay, man? But to each his own. Ken is on this freaking cruise. I linked to one of his videos from the cruise. He's going around talking to everybody about Bitcoin, wearing Bitcoin shirts. That's a good idea. That is a great, I thought that's great. I mean, if you're a social dude like Ken is, and you're on the cruise, then go for it. You know, you've got a captive audience there, and people were interested in it. So if anyone's on a cruise, film it and tell the people about Bitcoin. All right, Bitflyer, the new exchange in the United States that's originated in Japan, a competitor with Coinbase, a competitor with Gemini. You guys got to check this thing out, apparently. Andy Hoffman at CryptoGoldCentral.com has you should subscribe to him there. You should join his blog over there, first of all. But he's got a little story that someone watched the interview, and Andy and I actually talked about Bitflyer, and the dude gives a report that Bitflyer is very user friendly right now. If you want to use your dollars to buy Bitcoin, check it out. It's user friendly. It's fast. You can't buy alts there yet. Once you can buy certain altcoins there, they're going to pump, most likely. So I haven't heard much about this Bitflyer thing until now, in terms of its usability. But the dude says, the individual says that it is it's user friendly. So guys, I know a lot of people are complaining about Coinbase. Check out this Bitflyer. I linked to it below. I should get an affiliate code from them or something. I'm hyping them up so much here. Bcash hit $2,000 today. As I said, that it eventually would, because that's just the way things work in cryptocurrency. Things get pumped for no apparent reason. B Gold also pumped above 2% again for a bit, and then they dropped again. You know, they dropped so much in value in terms of Bitcoin. They're going to get pumped up again. They're going to get. It's just cyclical here. It's cyclical with these altcoins, and all they are is altcoins. So, not much new information there. The 80% just help make this happen, and they keep making it happen. And all right, that's it. I mean, I'm not going to give any other explanations. Thanks 80%ers there. I mean, you guys you buy anything. You buy everything that Adam gets for free, unless you make Adam and all the strong handers and all the long-term thinkers and all the non-impulsive people out there that can think think ahead to the Bitcoin halving of 2020. You make us all wealthier. So thank you very much, 80%ers, for making foolish moves and buying things that I get for free. All right. So Ansel Lindner's tweet about UB, and this is his opinion. He says, hold your coins tightly. The UB Trojan is trying to map all of our coins and involves the coin tracker Jeff Garzik. Just before Lightning use and as confidential transactions are on the horizon. Fungibility is the next battlefield. Yeah, it probably is. Yeah, it probably is. Fungibility is going to be something that we're going to have to deal with. That Bitcoin's going to have a fungibility layer. Let's see. Let's see about this. Let's see. All right. And here's an odd airdrop that's out there. It's called, I linked to a statement about it. It's called like the Venus Project, but it's not like that Venus Project that's like all about socialism stuff. It's something else. I linked to information about it. But basically, they're going to airdrop you this Ethereum token. If you have Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Dash, Ethereum Classic, or Monero, which is weird because those are all like Adam Meister top tier altcoins. I mean, the only one they didn't mention was Decred, and that's my exception. And again, don't buy altcoins. I'm not telling you to buy altcoins. I'm just telling you that this is a really interesting airdrop. And I linked to information about that below. They haven't exactly explained how holders of these coins will get their airdropped Venus thingamajiggy. But hey, stay tuned. Remember, Honey Badger Bitcoin. All right, there's a crypto dividend called Ethereum Fog that just forked off. I linked to that below. Gate.io. You can buy it there apparently. Actually, Gate.io has Super Bitcoin added also there. Like, I'm not saying to go to buy. I'm just saying this Gate.io is interesting. It lists all these weird things. Bitcoin Mag, and so that's just information only there. Again, wait till your crypto dividends are on your Trezor. Wait till it's safe. But I thought I'd bring up this Ethereum fog because people are creating crypto dividends for Ethereum, not just token airdrops, which they are also doing on Ethereum. So there's a difference. I'm not even going to get into that right now. So, okay, what do you got? Bitcoin Magazine has an article about the Icy wallet offers cold storage Bitcoin wallet for the visually impaired. And I really think that's awesome. I'm going to try to do a show eventually about people who are visually impaired who, you know, are dealing with Bitcoin. There is actually someone in the Baltimore area who is a Bitcoin holder who is who's blind, and there's some issues. You know, he's having some issues apparently. I'm going to talk to him on the phone soon, so we might have a show with him, and you know, some Baltimore Bitcoin love there. But I do find this fascinating, and so check out this that article, the Bitcoin Magazine article about the Icy wallet. You know, the more the merrier in Bitcoin. Let's get everybody over here. Pound that like button. So one thing that I forgot to mention. So, okay, that's the end of the show in terms of Bitcoin stuff. Now it's like Meister philosophy, Meister health, all of it. You know, I'm going to leave out half this stuff. No, when failure does happen, even in Bitcoin, you know, we were talking about failure. Even when failure happens in Bitcoin, which is should be the 80% are the ones who yell for the bailouts, and they can yell all they want in Bitcoin. It's not going to help. There are no bailouts in Bitcoin. But when failures do happen here, and there are going to be plenty of failures, they're going to be, you know, when the ICOs fail, when the Steem Dollar drops back down to 99 cents, they're going to be ones yelling about bailouts, but there are no bailouts. In the regular world, they get their bailouts. The 80% get their bailouts. I just wanted to, I did not add that yesterday. That was something I meant to say, you know, combining the whole failure, 80%ers and bailouts. It all goes, it's all linked together there. And Adam's health tip of the day, never drink soda. Don't drink soda, people. Sugar is the worst thing for you. Not fat, not animal fats, not naturally occurring animal fats. The added sugar that's just about in every single drink out there, and just soda is the worst. It's just it's worse than candy. Well, it is candy. It's liquid candy, for God's sakes. I only drink water. Literally, that is all I drink. I think that for the last 3 years, probably, I haven't had anything but water. I had, maybe it was the last time I had anything else was in Purim in 2014. I had wine. Yeah. Oh, you know, you could take it to one extreme and only drink water. That's pretty extreme there. But do not drink soda, people. That's your tip of the day. Oh, and newbie tip of the day. Well, I'll do a newbie tip of the day tomorrow, and frugality tips tomorrow. People have requested all sorts of different things. I enjoy that other people enjoy things beyond Bitcoin that I've kind of mentioned in passing. They want to hear about frugality, and frugality goes hand in hand with Bitcoin because you save and then you buy more Bitcoin. But yeah, there are people who want to hear about health and frugality and et cetera, et cetera. So I'm Adam Meister, Bitcoin Meister, Disrupt Meister. Remember to subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this video. Do check out the notes section below. I will say hello to everyone in the chat real quick. Bye.